We are coming to the chapter 1. Here we are going to discuss about the psychology and types of buyers and sellers in the market. The role of marketplace is to facilitate the trade between buyers and sellers. That we discussed in earlier also, that if you go to vegetable market or any market, it's between buyers and sellers, right? Vegetable vendors trying to sell his vegetables and you are buying his vegetables. So it is a trade between buyer and sellers. Here in stock market also, it's a trade between buyers and sellers. Difference is, unlike other market, here you buy and sell stocks, and other market, it's a physical buying and selling. Here buying and selling happens online. So that is the difference here. Price will auction higher and lower as it attempts to find an area where trade can be easily facilitated. So that means, assume that this is the value area, and if currently market is trading here, then it will come towards the value area so that it can facilitate the trade between the buyers and sellers. If market opens lower, then it will try to go towards the value area so that it can facilitate the trade between the buyers and sellers. That's what I mentioned. If price open too low, it will auction higher to find sellers, and price opens too high, it will auction lower to find buyers. I can give you the example of iPhone. Let me give you example of iPhone. Currently, assume that iPhone price is around 50,000. Okay. And due to some festival, due to some Diwali festival or whatever it is, they say that they reduce the price to 25,000. Now what happens? It is lower than value area, and there will be aggressive buying happens to buy this price. Why? Because they know that 50,000 iPhone is available at 25,000. There will be aggressive buying. So that is what known as price auction higher to find a value. Same iPhone's 50,000 increase to 75,000. Then what happens? There will be less demand because it is expensive than this one, right? Then possibly iPhone will reduce, it will reduce little bit until it finds a value area where buyers can come and start buying. So that is known as value area. That means if price opens too low below the value area, it will auction higher to find sellers. And if price is too high, then it will auction lower to find buyers. And that is what the stock market does. Stock market between buyers and sellers. If it opens too low, then it will auction higher to find sellers. If too high, then it will auction lower to find buyers. Price continuously moves higher and lower in search of best value to both buyers and sellers. Buyers will enter the market when they feel price is below value, while seller will enter the market when they believe price is over value. Novice trader is a smart shopper in everyday marketplace, right? And that is what most of us are very smart when we are doing shopping. When we know that iPhone is available 50,000, we will wait to see will there be any offer during the Diwali, right? Any offer during the Diwali. See, I'm giving you just example of iPhone. Okay, just I'm giving you example of iPhone. It can be any product. So try to understand the logic. What I'm saying that any product available at 50,000, and what normally shoppers do, it smart shopper, they will see that if there is any festival is coming up. For example, if they say that Diwali is coming up, example, they see that, okay, Diwali is coming up, then what they will do? They will try to wait till Diwali so that they will see whether price can auction lower. Price can come lower and come with some offer. Because normally during the festivals, offers will start, right? So they will wait to see that whether price comes lower and they will buy aggressive. So novice trader are a smart shopper in the everyday marketplace, but becomes completely different person when trading in stock market. That means novice trader in the shopping, they will always look for the best bargain. They look for the offer. They look for discount. When it is a full price, they will not try to buy it. They will look for discount. They look for offers. But same time, in stock market, they don't follow that method. What they do? They buy when market is going up. They sell when market is already gone down. They buy when market already gone up. Where they were supposed to buy somewhere here so that they can make profit, but they buy here at the top, right? They will sell after market fell. They will buy when market already gone. That is the mistake they do. They buy expensive when they are trading stock market, but they look for the bargain when they are doing the shopping in the market. So that is why in trading, you should trade like how you do the shopping. When you go for a shopping, you look for discount, you look for offers, right? You will not buy whatever the price they say. But in stock market, we just buy because we see huge green candle, we get excited and we buy. And after buying it, you'll see that price coming down. So that is why it's always look for discount, look for offer, look for value area. So that's what I said. Instead of waiting on value, as they did with shopping, they pull the trigger at the wrong time. When they do the shopping, they're ready to wait for the Diwali or some festival, but in the trading stock market, they pull the trigger at the wrong time, right? Buying when the market is overvalued and selling when market is undervalued. So that is what they do the mistake in stock market. Instead, you should buy when the market is undervalued, and you should sell when market is overvalued. Just like shopping example, buy when there is a discount, when there is an offer. The concept of value is easily understood, but consistently applying to the market occurs with experience and practice. Whatever I said, many people have already understood what I mean by value area, shopping, discount, bargain, offers, right? But in stock market, yes, you need some experience and you need some practice to apply this in trading in stock market. We already discussed about the psychology of buyers and sellers. Now let us discuss the types of buyers and sellers. A buyer enters the market when price is below value is considered as a responsive buyer. Suppose this is the value area, and the person who enters market when it's trading below the value area is called a responsive buyer. Same way, responsive sellers wait until price trades above value area before entering the market with sell order. If this is the value area, then responsive seller will enter here. So first type of buyer we said responsive buyer. And what is another type of seller? Responsive seller. So remember this, responsive buyer, responsive sellers. This we are going to discuss when we are going to discuss in strategies, responsive buyers, responsive sellers, everything. Responsive buying and selling will typically drive price back towards the mean, sending price towards an area that is considered fair value of the market. So that's what I discussed. But same way, there is another buyer called initiative buyer. What is initiative buyer? Initiative buyers enter the market when its price is at or above value area. This type of buyer is taking the initiative to price towards the new value area. Okay, if you have not understood the actual meaning of initiative buyers, initiative seller, responsive seller, let me take you to the whiteboard and let me explain it in much better. Okay, assume that stock XYZ is trading at 200 rupees. Okay, stock XYZ trading at 200 rupees. And this is the value area, right? So when it is trading above 200, who enters here? Responsive sellers enters here. Responsive sellers enter here because he wants to take price back to this value area, which is 200. Suppose it is opening above 200, then responsive seller take it back to this, try to take it back to this price. But suppose the stock is trading below value, then who enters? Then responsive buyer enters to try to take price back to this. Now you understood, right? Responsive seller try to take price back to the 200. That means he tries to take market down. Responsive buyer try to take market up because it opened below the value. But now enter somebody called initiative buyers and initiative sellers. Suppose initiative buyers think that the value for the stock is not 200, it should be 210. Then what he does, he is not interested in this value area. He is interested in new value area. This is the new value area. What he will do? He will try to take the price towards the new. And who takes this? This person is called initiative buyers. Initiative buyers takes price to the new value area, right? But same way, if initiative sellers thinks that the value area is not 200 for this stock, value area should be 190. Then what he does? He will take the price towards the new value, which is this, right? This is the new value area. He will take market to the new value area. What is that? That is 190, right? So that is what initiative buyers take it to the higher value area. Initiative sellers will take it to the lower value. They are not interested in previous value area. They want to take it to the new value area. So that is what initiative buyers and initiative sellers. I hope now you understood the difference between initiative buyers, responsive buyer, and initiative sellers and responsive sellers. So this type of buying would cause other buyers to enter the market in big number, causing price to explode to the heights. So that means when initiative buying starts, then you'll see that big movement in the price. Initiative movers can take the price to the new value area, and immediately you'll see that big numbers of buyers are joining. Along the same line, initiative seller enters the market when his price at or below the value area, and he will take it towards the new value area, which is on the downside. The initiative seller is taking the initiative to push price to new lower value area. Compared to responsive participants, initiative participants have greater say on the price movement of the market. So now you must have got a small hint about the responsive participants and initiative participants. Now, who are the responsive participants? Responsive participants are like you and me, right? We are the responsive participant. We retail traders are responsive participants who can take price up or low, that's it. But initiative participants have the strength to take price towards the new value. If earlier value area was this, and they have that strength to take it to the new value. Now, who are the initiative participants? Initiative participants are most of the time the people with big pockets. Big pockets mean like people have big money. It can be FIIs, it can be DIIs, foreign institutional investor, domestic institutional investor, player with the big money, right? They are the initiative participants. And we retail traders are responsive participants. I hope now you understood the basic types of buyers and sellers in the market. We are going to discuss this in more detail when we go to the strategy so that you will understand the proper concept of buyers and sellers in the market.